Recently, Mayor Michael B. Coleman, local officials, residents of the Near East Side, and the entire Columbus community came together to celebrate the reconnection of the King-Lincoln District to the Discovery District and downtown Columbus.
Today is an historic day in the city of Columbus. We stand here on this spot, at this place, at this time, remaking history in the city of Columbus.
The new $7.1 million Long Street Bridge Cap features a landscape pedestrian walkway that will connect the downtown with the historic King-Lincoln and Discovery districts. From the 1930s to the 1950s, there were nearly 100 businesses along East Long Street and its vicinity.
When we were not allowed in public places, we had our own public places, and no one thought much about it. It was just a way of life.
Long Street means a whole lot to us. My great aunt Ethel used to take us to see movies at the Lincoln Theater on Long Street. My mother and her sister used to get their hair done by Miss Betty at Benton's Beauty Parlor on Long Street. Miss Edna Bryce had a real sweet flower shop on Long Street. I got my first library card when I was 6 years old at the old East Side branch on Long Street. My grandmother and her sister were Eastern Stars at the Masonic Temple right up the street here on Long Street.
It was an area where you really didn't have to go downtown except maybe for the holidays, the Christmas holidays, to do a little shopping, because everything was on Mount Vernon or Long Street.
Then, in the 1960s, the construction of the freeway cut off the district from the rest of the Discovery District and the entire downtown. The neighborhood fell into disrepair, and residents suffered from decades of neglect, resulting in poverty, unemployment, and blight.
Years ago, when they had the vision of building the interstate highway system, I believe that the engineers and the folks that were involved in that did not have the sensitivity and the awareness that they needed to have in terms of community and neighborhood and church family and businesses, and therefore I believe made some mistakes.
When they brought the bridge through here, it decimated the community, and then you have the further decimation with desegregation where they broke the umbilical cord to the community.
There was decades of neglect and blight in the area. This neighborhood at one time had 63,000 people that lived in this neighborhood. Today, there are 16,000 people that live in this neighborhood.
Recognizing that this community is the eastern gateway to our city, the city of Columbus has invested more than $16 million in the last 10 years to reconnect the neighborhood to downtown.
This cap, this bridge, was first experimented with over I-670. We put a cap there, and businesses flourished on that cap. Hyde Park, 11, several businesses. I said, let's put a cap here. Let's reconnect the neighborhood. Let's invest in the area.
This cap is unbelievable, and it's one of several. At the end of the day, we'll have more caps on a highway than any other city in the United States. And so we're becoming a model for the rest of the country.
The highlight of the Long Street Cap is the 240-foot cultural wall. Created by local artists, the wall features 60 panels with 139 images honoring 142 people, places, and institutions, past and present, that have made a positive, lasting impact on the King-Lincoln and Discovery districts.
My inspiration is what's always been my inspiration as far as documenting the history of my neighborhood in a positive way. And this wall was just a perfect place for me to do that.
You know, we started thinking about the rich culture that this area had to offer, and so we decided to break it down into certain areas.
It's meaningful because of the quality of the people that are on the wall, the things that they had contributed to the society, and especially to the Near East Side, but not just to the Near East Side, but the whole Columbus community.
I think it's so important for young people today to physically see the pictures of those who worked hard to make the community what it was.
And what it does, it shows young people some history. And if we don't know where we came from, we won't know where we're going.
All agree that the Longstreet Bridge Cap has a positive effect on the neighborhood.
I think it shows everybody a new light of Columbus. It shows that we can all come to one and help each other and support each other. I feel like it's like a stepping stone to what Columbus can be.
I think it will bring more traffic to our area. And I think people will be interested in seeing what else is here.
Connecting this part of the city back with the downtown area of the city is so very, very important. And we're going to make sure that folks get a chance to enjoy it and appreciate it for what it really means.
And the fact that this was known as the $1 Million Block, that's what it was known in history. That's what it's going to be known as again. And so we're excited to be a part of bringing the $1 Million Block back.
For more information on the Longstreet Bridge Cap and other city improvement projects, you can go to the city's website, columbus.gov.